Okay, right off the bat, happy St. Patrick's Day. There's a lot of law enforcement people concerned about this day because it's fall. What has it been, 7 years? 6 years since it fell on a Friday last? Or, I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
There's going to be a lot of people out.
Is St. Patrick's Day based on the day of the calendar?
I'm thinking so.
Then it probably then it should have been.
It's kind of
like my birthday.
So it's been only 7 years.
I had to come to the conclusion that my birthday was on a weekend in recent years, and now I have to wait almost a decade for it to come back around again.
Yeah, I think potentially 7 years. I think is
from Smile Money. I also received a total of 3 packages. The one in back was from today. The other 2 showed up at the same time after the review yesterday, and she's hot as fuck. But this one was from Smile Money. Ginger smoothie. Christine had some in a shot glass, and she liked it. I contemplated buying some green food coloring, and I was like, in case I don't like it, Christine will drink it. Now, I want to know, because Smile Money would say, if mystery meat from China shows up, see, you're not under the same contractual obligations as me. If mystery meat from China shows up, you'll eat it.
Already.
I would expect that Smile Money would expect me to drink the whole thing.
You know what? We'll just take a drive. If that shit starts happening, we'll take a drive up to somewhere you probably know, and I'll teach you how to become a man. Hunt for your own food.
I don't want to say I'm worried, but it's actually tinted the clear plastic.
Yeah, that is, well, or is the plastic not clear? Yeah, see, that looks like tinted plastic, to be honest.
But why would they?
I don't know.
I know you made 20 million white or clear containers last year, but could we order one the same color as our green? Maybe they're defective containers. Okay, well, definitely smells like ginger. I don't know if we want to cheers this or
it does smell like ginger.
If you want to sign your last will and testament.
What is funny because I brought ginger over for you too.
That he did not know about this. I cannot remember all that. Christine buys ginger, and when we did the juicing, she put ginger in a lot of things.
Well, I heard her giving you health facts, but she's not wrong about that stuff. I was just watching a video of this guy saying there was like 4 things or 5 things he mixes.
Looks like that shirt that you bought.
And the turmeric and ginger were 2 of the ingredients. I think garlic was maybe 1. And maybe lemon. I don't remember. But he mixed all this stuff into like a little thing. And he says just take like a shot glass of this every day, and it's the best. It's the best antibiotics you could ever have. This ain't bad. You know what it's missing?
Is it burning the back of your throat?
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say. You know what it's missing? Alcohol. It tastes like it would be some kind of alcohol that ain't too shabby. It actually does kind of burn going down though. I mean, this is real ginger. This is real ginger that they're using.
Definitely. Okay, I will drink it all. I might get too healthy by the end of the review. Read a couple comments and at least open the packages from the other day, because one of these, if not both of these, is from Smile Money. Let me see. Smile Money usually doesn't put any weird names on. Okay, this one is Captain Teetotaler, and this one is in my name.
Teetotaler?
Yeah, I'm guessing this one. I'm guessing this one is from Smile Money. teetotaler, and this was like something like cheesy dick nozzle. Or,
Oh boy, a block of cheese over here.
if that's cheese, that's a lot of damn cheese.
That's something Keith would send us, though. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, his blocks are way
Hey,
thicker too.
we're still working on two things that hasn't happened yet. Your cheese source and the hot sauce and hot salts and seasoning friend.
Yeah, you know what? I even messaged Lee and he still hasn't gotten back to me. That guy is just. Well, we live a couple hours away from each other now. Before we used to talk every day. Now, I mean, he's got his life. He's married, got a couple, 2 or 3 girls.
Seem like a pretty nice guy.
He's trying to be busy. You know, they set up and do all these fairs just like the gun shows. They do all these shows. So I mean, he's pretty busy, and I'm sure he gets blown up with thousands of people.
He should come up to some of these. I'm guessing. I'll just guess and say that it's probably not affordable for him to do like the deck. I'm guessing they charge the most of anybody around here for a table. But we just did, me and David just did the one in Cotton.
Yeah?
I can't see why that would be a shit ton.
Yeah.
That one wasn't, was it that one or the one before? I think it was that one. It was like they sold 10 more tables than they had room in the auditorium or in the gym for. So every time you pass somebody, you had to do it like this. And if you ran just like the bridge over there, it says 2 fat guys cannot pass in the corner. Gun Wild says first, and I just love the way this sounds. Oh yeah, right there. See what I did, by the way?
She's cute, but she almost looks like she's possessed, or you know she's gonna. She's.
If you wake up, that bitch is standing over the bed just looking at you at 2 o'clock in the morning.
She looked like she could be like fun for a day or two, but at the same time, she's like the one that's gonna fucking
be Mrs. Wanty.
She's gonna end you. She.
Oh my God! What about that?
Yeah.
Sharky.
I mean,
that's
same thing. I'd take it for a day or two, but oof, I don't know if I could handle much more of that.
For every freckle, that's part of your soul that's gone. Douglas says. And Corn Pop. Clyde says,
oh, wow.
But Corn Pop was a bad dude. Don't forget, I'll have this uploaded before we go live tonight. My guest is going to be Wade on Locked and Loaded. Really looking forward to it. So if any of the other boys don't want to show up tonight, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure Wade can easily occupy 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there drinking a beer.
Okay. This one for Corn Pop.
Ugh. It feels, or looks like it feels heavy from your struggles. Oh! Seems to. Well, I don't know. More of a butterface.
Okay, I think. I know he said he had a couple more things coming. Aloe vera.
So he's all about hooking you up with the juices, but not with the boozes. We see how you are, Smile Money.
Low sodium. Goddamn health freak.
Hey, you know, alcohol cleans stuff.
Not even sure what this is, but it's juice. Great. And for your new review format, Smile Money. Thank you, Smile Money.
Nice guy, even though he's a little too healthy for me.
Well, okay, I was going to have one of those, but
no.
He sent them for reviewing.
Yeah.
And that all works out good. So.
Save them for your next one.
I am not sure about this, though. Isn't that what you put on when you get sunburned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was going to be a smart ass to Eric and say, hey, I got something for you to review. I was gonna say, well, you might as well start with something else, and I'll just give you mine during one of the review. And I was gonna throw him a bottle of water, but I figured I'd be nice and get the ginger instead. I brought the ginger over.
Now, let's just say this was fucking your palate up. This is not a clear palate, but if you bought a $3 bottle of water and a 99-cent one from Quick Trip, do you think you're going to notice anything?
Not much.
I just...
Well, I mean, water does have tastes, different tastes. You know, depending on where in the world you're getting it from and what kind of minerals and all, or the cleaning process that they have.
I would never purchase any water bottled by Wisconsin. Or at least Superior, Wisconsin.
Why is that?
Have you not? Do I need to bring you water from the tap over at the Spook House?
Oh, I don't know. Superior water's not good, right?
No. Well, here's a case in point. J-Dog firmly lives in Wisconsin. He is literally just down the street from Superior Meats.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he's exaggerating. He can clear this up in the comments. But he says that he won't even brush his teeth with the tap water.
Nasty.
That he brings plastic containers over to work.
I used to live over there when I was a wee little child, so I mean, I think I do remember how bad water used to be, but I mean, up at my dad's, it wasn't bad water, but it was well water, so I mean, you could taste all the iron and everything.
I remember my Aunt Connie, who surprised.
I think their water smells and tastes like ass, if I remember correctly. Like, straight up, like...
And if you make coffee, it comes out greenish.
Yeah.
Because of all the iron ore in that. I don't know how my aunt and uncle up
how the hell do we have such
Chisholm.
better water? I mean,
It's the same lake.
That's well, but we
have
I
a
don't
better
know where we
treatment
drill.
center.
I was
I
gonna say
think.
we have a better treatment center or something, but
Well, here's the scary thing, though. You remember, maybe a decade or more ago, they found all of those sealed 50-gallon drums out in the bay,
yeah.
and when they showed it on a map, the inlet for the water treatment center and where all these barrels were.
I was also wondering too, exactly like where are they drawing the water compared to where are we drawing our water? Because I think we're more on the river, ain't we?
Yeah, it's out there a little ways to keep from the stirring, but still, if you're like up on the boulevard and you look down at the lake could be almost blue, and then the river is brown because it's when we start getting this runoff.
Oh yeah.
I almost want to take a motorcycle ride and bring a better camera, or heaven forbid she'd even go for a ride. If I could get Christine up, I mean, we'll probably have to take a car.
You're such a putz.
Hey, I have
You're gonna throw your wife under the bus.
She has never been on Vivian above 30 miles an hour.
Well, that's because you didn't throttle it a little bit.
She's like, yeah. She won't go on the freeway either.
What's she gonna do? Hop off?
Okay, yeah. If we hit 60 and a 30, you're still there.
Is she gonna divorce you? Well, maybe, but that's a risk I'm willing to take, right?
Redneck says, greeting, Captain. I'm over 21. If you go by age, my maturity level is still single digits. Yeah. And Hector says, like Eric's IQ. Have a dick. Redneck, that's some foamy CBD. Oh my God. I would get that stuff again, but I will never attempt to put it in a glass.
What's that?
I bought kombucha tea with CBD. It's over at Super One, where the
You had that without me?
Yeah.
You's a straight asshole.
If I had thought about it, I would have bought like 4 of them. I did 2 of them yesterday in the review. Yeah, and it had a big note right next to it. You had to be 21 to purchase it. But if you go to the service counter, like if you're gonna,
They don't ID you or nothing.
there was a cooler and everything in it, including bent paddle, the CBD. There was all these different ones. Like one was Delta. It was just called Delta 9.
Yep.
I was like, God, I should take a picture of the cooler, send it to Matt, and have him tell me what I should buy in this cooler. I'm guessing none of the stuff is really worth discussing. Buy one. Buy 6 of every one. My request.
The thing is, I don't really think they do a whole lot. They don't taste bad. It'd be better if they mixed it with a little bit of alcohol.
Matt's cured of everything. If you just put a little alcohol in it. Okay. This one is for Captain Teetotaler.
Teetotaler. I don't even want to know.
Totaling teas.
Ooh, you got some lint there, boss.
Get some lint on my shaft.
I was gonna say, don't swing it. I'll grab it for you.
Yeah, what would happen if I went like this and just the blade? Okay, so the other morning, well, this isn't the first time, but it got me into wanting to see. There was a guy who makes out the enders.
Yeah.
And he was showing it off in a video. And I went down and read the comments, and everybody's like, man, that is badass. How much? Personal message me. Okay. The guy doesn't want to give out the price in the comments. So yesterday morning, I sent him a message, and I said, hey, you featured a copper colored one this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in knowing how much you want for it.
Unbelievable amount, I'm guessing.
Well, here, let me show you the knife, and you can take a stab at it.
Well, no, I've looked at some people that make because you're getting something completely custom, one of a kind, and if that's their job, yeah, if they're good at it, yeah, you could be paying a couple $100 easily for a knife.
Okay, where's Wade? Just
for them, that still might be a few days' work. So hell, you might be paying They might want $1,500 if they're that well known and they make that good a quality. Oh, that looks badass. Oh, I like you. So now, if that was mainstream knife where a company makes it.
Actually, you want to see the one I like more than that one?
So I'm gonna guess he wants like $600 or more.
This is one I like even more.
I like the other one better. They're about the same things, but I like the other one better. I like the orange color, the copper color.
Blue.
So all right, I said 600 or more. Because that's still only if he takes 3 days to work on that, that's still only $200 a day. So that's what I'm saying. I can understand why they want to charge more.
$1,893 for that copper one.
Well, what was my first original thing? Just before even looking at the net,
or more.
People might want to, people might want to charge $1,500, and people think that's crazy. Well, if it's a one of a kind, they're that well known, it's that nice of a knife. You know what I mean? You can charge that.
Yeah.
Because you're paying for the labor is what you're paying for, and you're paying for quality.
I still think how awesome that knife is. A lot of people in the comments wanted to know how much. I think he could have saved a lot of time by putting the video, a link to his site, and the price to ward off all. Maybe he likes to talk to people in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah, you're very right. Or he might just, depending on who it is, he might give different deals to everybody.
He was really nice. I was honest with him. I said, well, I pretty much knew that I probably could not afford this knife just by the looks of it, but I really wanted to know. And I said, I appreciate you getting back to me. And I said, I hope you have a nice day. And he's like, you too. I'm like, holy shit.
That's a hell of a wrap job with a bunch of bottles. First, I didn't know what the hell it was that you were fighting, and I'm like, oh, those are a bunch of bottles. Holiday brew, non-alcoholic. Santa Clausthaler, Germany. So it's a German non-alcoholic beer. That's slimmer than a bag of dicks. Hey, but it is a malt beverage and it still does contain alcohol. Just only less than half of us.
Technically,
Drinking enough of them, you still get messed up, right?
technically everything does. Again, if you're trying to get messed up, I don't know, your liver will probably shut down first, but the highest alcohol pop is Dr. Pepper. By the way, before we get too far, the going upstairs, walking around gun with me, probably this weekend is going to be the absolutely beautiful Colt Delta Elite. I also have a major retrieval tomorrow morning at the auction house. It looks like I will be updating my reloading and gonna take a legitimate stab at trying to get back into it.
For what? Hold on, what? Back up like a minute. I think I just
One of the things that I'm getting tomorrow
Okay.
is a Dylan press.
Yeah. New, used?
Used.
Okay, and so you want to get back into making your own?
I
think it's a good skill to have. My grandpa has one up at his house.
too freaking it. I tell you, the only reason that I like the idea, you're making something that is not only something that you can enjoy, but you can defend yourself. But the amount of time.
Hey, we could be like Jay and start making wicked stuff like this. I don't know, you guys might comment. I'm not really seeing much of this. Have you guys seen? So I got some hollow points, obviously, and then I got some tip slugs. I haven't really seen tip slugs before, but you know how much these were? I think it was like $11. But considering how much slugs are going for right now, and I got like $130 from work for free, you know, because I told my boss, I'm like, dude, this is actually unfair. I've won a couple times now in the past few months. I get a $130 gift card for anywhere in Duluth stores. So I just go to Fleet Farm and buy a bunch of ammo. I said, this is becoming unfair. I work with the two biggest dumbasses in the warehouse. I keep telling my bosses they're walking liabilities. On top of them, you've got me, all working the same week. Man, I can write up a safety at any given second.
Just make sure that you guys aren't in like the same room together.
No, I just sit, dude. I'm not dangerous. I don't really use much
Just press buttons.
dangerous stuff. Yeah, press buttons. Well, I mean, I could do damage to my own self, but most of it's just sitting and pushing buttons, like you said, or turning some wrenches when I gotta repair stuff.
Clyde says Whiskey and Revolution for Matt.
Hey, you know what? Hold that for a thought, because maybe I'll find something good to mix with your next.
Well, if it's anything like the first stuff you brought over, you should be able to easily find something to mix.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have a little sip of it and see whether it'll go better with maybe tequila or some whiskey.
Redneck says, cutting up your snacks ahead of time? Fancy. Well, I didn't want to waste you guys' time. Me turned cutting up snacks, so I just, Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Redneck, our founding fathers had testicular fortitude. I want to know, speaking of that, I shared the link with the whole group.
By the way, this is new. I'd tell you to take a sip, but I know you're on your thing. So we've had something similar to this, that zombie, something zombie. Well, this is zombie ice.
Stop running on the treadmill every single day, or I'm gonna jump in this pool. So you probably
It's not too bad. It's an IPA. It's a standard IPA.
Please jump in the pool.
Hey, gang, it's me, Doc.
Did you put a link to it?
What are you trying to look up now?
I don't remember the name of. It's a movement that was started by the guy that was involved in that standoff. Kind of like a new militia group.
I don't know.
I'm trying to where my bookmarks are.
I got a crazy video for you that this guy either didn't roll over or whatnot, but it's labeled, which is hilarious. This is a damn good excuse if this was to ever happen. Sorry, officer. There was a bee in the vehicle. Oh shit! I showed my sister, and she was just as floored as me. Watch. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah,
Did you see this?
I saw that one. I was like,
It's like how did he not roll in so many different spots there? Then he gets back on like, yep, I'm back to being normal.
yeah,
Sorry.
oh,
Sorry.
good. Yeah, I don't understand how that. I don't know where I saved it. I'm gonna have to. Is it the New Patriots? I thought I had saved it in here, and evidently I did not.
So Cole's selling a 1 ounce gold coin. I don't even know how much an ounce of gold costs anymore. So 50 bucks for just the gold, I'm guessing.
No, I don't have time. I don't have time to watch that dude's video to get the name right. But right now, that guy started a group which is now considered like the new militia, and there's over 50,000 members. And right now, you can sign up, and you're basically there's no money involved. You are just committing to, if there's an issue or a neighbor, someone that else is in the militia, or a business owner or someone is having a problem and they need help, that we will represent the Duluth, Minnesota area.
That's always nice. This is actually going on in Duluth, or you're just using it as an example?
No, I don't know if there's anyone yet in Duluth, but nationwide, they now have over 50,000 people that have signed up and committed and that are part of this militia. And there's a bunch of liberal organizations that are getting really concerned, and they should be, because I've already gone off on the rant yesterday and maybe the day before and the day before that and whatever. But this administration is not only fraudulent, but they have broken the trust with the American people. They have broken their contract. They put their hand on the Bible. They swore to uphold the Constitution. And these motherfuckers, every opportunity they get, they're breaking it. Every one of them should be hanging till death in a tree for treason. And I don't care if that offends someone. There is a reason that our founding fathers fought for the rights that are being taken away from us every single day.
Now, I don't want to defend this administration, but let's be honest, almost every administration since
Oh, you won't find
since the start of our country, really, they've been taking our rights slowly and slowly and slowly. But this administration is definitely on fast forward button, but also I think like with the way the world's working and the the technologies and free speech going everywhere. I think this is almost the only play that I feel that they may have. Do you know what I mean? They either try to take full control now while they can, or they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch, you know, our government be destroyed, because that's really the two options we have.
I believe they are definitely acting like they're acting like they're full in. They need to go for it now.
No, I agree. I was watching this other guy though, and he actually said, "You guys are really stupid because you guys are all buying a bunch of guns and ready to defend yourself." That's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna kill us all with poisons, which we've already started seeing. They're gonna kill us with poisons, and then they'll come into our house and take all our shit from looted dead bodies. They know they can't fucking go door to door and start collecting guns. Which, if you think about it, pretty smart way to do it.
Cheese board set, Royal Craft wood.
Well, you are that fancy, aren't you?
We've got the thin knife, the heart knife, the serving knife, a chisel knife, and 2 ceramic bowls for your favorite cheese board jams, dips, and sauces.
You know what we keep teasing Jim about? I don't think you're far off, my friend. Fucking white people problems.
White people problems.
Oh, and fancy cutting board for cheese and dips. Jesus Christ, what's the next one?
This is cool as hell. Christine's gonna be jealous.
Well, you go open that. I'm gonna go help fix
I can read the 15 comments.
it. Oh yeah, we're really low in the comments today. I figured your show would go downhill a little bit, once you lose that alcohol fling, not as entertaining.
Oh, I think I've been doing pretty good on entertainment.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh, I've been watching your shows. They're a hell of a lot shorter. They're all like half the time.
Well. Wow, the drawer even has a stop. My bathroom vanity doesn't even have a drawer stop. Ooh, sharp. Well, not only is the tip has not been sharpened. This whole edge has been sharpened, and this one, the whole edge has been sharpened. That is wicked, and so I don't. I gotta make sure one of these was. Congratulations. Get $5 to $50. Use your bonus. Hurry up. How to care for your board. Always wash both sides. We recommend wash your board with soapy water. Do not soak or submerge in water. Pat dry immediately. Organic bamboo wood products should never be washed in a dishwasher. Oiling. If your board comes oiled and ready to use, just give a quick wash and it's ready for action. We recommend oiling your board with food grade mineral oil every 2 to 3 weeks as soon as it appears dry. Oiling is virtual to prevent the bamboo from drying out, which can lead to cracking. And then a setup guide. Brie, mozzarella, Gouda. I don't see Limburger on here.
shit. Does Dave still watch your shows? Guessing not the whole things.
Probably not.
I forgot. I got to get back to Dave. He asked my grandma out for a lunch date, and I'm supposed to get back to him. I never did because my grandma turned him down.
She did?
Well, today was the only free day we had, and I had to take her out to her taxes. So I said I'll lift her up into my truck yesterday, because we knew it was going to be snowy, maybe slippery, whatever. So she said, I got it. So I'm sitting in my seat, and she just tries to hop in before I can even get out. She steps on the rail guard, slips. Good thing she's holding on to the old ship bar. She slips. Well, she pulls herself up, and then kind of slips again. But she makes it in. All right. She chuckles, laughs. Then she's getting out. It was like a fucking bumpy slide. She grabs the old ship bar, and she's like, boop, 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 down to the fucking... Jesus, Grandma, I said I'll help you. So the second time, I made sure I fucking wouldn't even open the door for her. I ran around, I helped her in.
Lock it, and turn the child
Yeah,
locks
yeah,
off.
pretty much. Well,
Hey, you should take her to the store next time in my truck.
well then, so that was funny in itself, and we chuckled. I mean, she didn't get hurt. I mean, she just wasn't expecting all that. Well, as soon as I drop her off, we're at the senior citizen, old senior citizen place, whatever, in West Duluth, next to the library. I drop her off. She's right by the door, and all of a sudden I have to start honking. She turns around like, what? I pull in. The whole parking lot is filled with cars, so I have nowhere to park. So I just dropped her off, kind of by the door, right in the middle of the parking lot. I can't back up. There's a person in my back right trying to back up, this far from me, and she's still going. I got a person in front of me doing the same thing. I'm getting boxed in by two people backing up. So I'm laying on the horn, and my grandma thinks I'm honking at her.
Turns around, comes back.
Well, I had to explain all that to her afterward. Oh my God, I can't believe. Don't go down that way, man. Those people are all old and blind. They should not be driving.
Poco says, not it. Tag backs. And Scourge says, take a shot of something. Okay. I can do a shot of this.
Oh, how did you get that too?
Boy, it didn't take long.
I gotta try some of this here and see what would be good to mix with. Oh shit! I don't think that's a twist off. You know what? I know I put it in the same cup as the last stuff, but it don't really taste much difference. Or I mean, smell. It's
No, it's definitely
it smells almost the same. It's just the ginger that you really get.
Poco. I choose all the parts with weight and recoil in mind. I run the JP bolt carrier group and a light springs with a Odenworks adjustable gas block, so it has very little recoil. It also has the Wilson barrel with the long gas system. Poco, it'd still be interesting if you shot mine side by side. Now the JP was not specifically designed with weight in mind, but it still was listed as a candidate if you were going to be elk hunting in Colorado or whatever. But my whole operating system is specifically designed for, as I have had people tell me that my 308 has less felt recoil than their AR-15. And it was really cool because I do have, when we were in Missouri, I did a bunch of slow-mo. I have, drawing a blank now.
Damn, I'm good. Pour the alcohol first.
You don't want to. If you're gonna run out of room, you want to do it with the mix.
Right?
I'm sorry. I know he doesn't follow this channel, but he does all the camping and stuff, and he was out there, and anybody that everybody asks like, oh, it's an expensive rifle. Yeah, you want to shoot it? That's what it was built for. It was built to be enjoyed.
What rifle are you talking about?
The JP.
Oh, yeah.
That has almost no field recoil. That has their low mass operating system. Their the gas system is one click above. It's set up for what's 2 clicks up from fail. So it's considered in like duty mode, so that it should run. Well, it does run everything. It has the JP silent capture buffer buffer spring set up in it. It's just
It's badass.
I mean, I remember the first time Christine shot it, she was all worried, and she goes, "This thing kicks less than my AR-15." I'm like, yeah, well, that's what $7,500 will get you. You could, at the time, I was driving a $1,500 truck.
Yeah.
You have to have your priorities, Matt. Poco, I basically wanted an AR-15 5.56, but chambered in .308. I wanted to do all the things a carbine does. Also, if 5.56 or 7.62 by 39 was coming at me, I'd rather be sending .308 T6Bs back. And yes, and in case you missed me heard it, Jay has indeed already made. Wouldn't you like to see an arrow that said you were just here? Jay has already made .308 T6Bs.
Why did I never get any of these?
I've never seen them, but in his past, it was one of the first things that he did. 30 caliber.
Not cool.
Yeah. Mike says cheers. I can't even imagine
Just
what they cost.
Yeah.
But holy shit, it would be nice to have a 20 of them, so you'd have a mag.
Dude, that's why I was like, I bought these shotgun shells up today, or yesterday morning or whatever. It's like, those don't seem like a bad price for any slugs. I mean, shit, they cost a lot. So actually, when I'm done here, I'm gonna go load up the shoddy with some good slugs.
We need to have a shotgun day, because I have several now, and one.
Let's see if any of them kick better than mine.
One of them, well, I have one of them on duty under my bed. The single shot's right there.
That's actually what I've been thinking about. That's why I want to load it up. I'd rather have that under my bed than my pistol. I think I'll have both, but the problem is, if shit does hit the fan and I do shoot someone, I'd rather them take my shotgun than my pistol that costs twice as much.
That is true, but, on the other hand, I have something in northern storage that I wouldn't mind hanging onto for a while, even though I haven't shot it yet. But I really like this, and I really regret actually getting rid of my my Benelli.
I know you keep saying that.
But this the
Which
Mossberg.
one is this? That's a Mossberg.
The 935.
I see the barrels ported a little bit.
And this dip makes it hard to. I can't even remember. It's on here somewhere. Is it 935? 935? 935? Question mark. But I really want to shoot that one. I want to shoot the other one too, but the other one being smaller.
Right here you have some numbers. I don't see.
Probably going to be a little bit of a oomph.
Oh, right here. So this is a Mossberg 835.
835.
I want to see the sights. That's what I'm looking at.
I'm wondering how that porting will be. But we are looking. Smile money. Channeling the founding fathers again. They didn't even stack bodies back during the Revolutionary War. Once the battle was over, they let the enemy go back to England. You might be thinking of Stalin. No, I'm thinking about stacking bodies. Clyde said during the Revolutionary War, British Army regulations called for battlefield burial of their dead. Most British soldiers were buried where they died, and many still remain in the makeshift graves, while others were reburied in cemeteries when their graves were rediscovered after the war ended. And then he says to Clyde, but General Conwell's, Benedict Arnold, etc. were allowed to return to England. We just did not slaughter all the remaining soldiers after the surrender. Even the 18 English governors were allowed to return to England. One was what was that, in favor of the revolution and was very popular in the U.S. I'll cliff note it by saying I give a shit exactly what happened back then. Right now, I want the America back that we were intended to be. Not this clusterfuck of mentally ill people and the ones that want to tax and regulate us into our graves. And that is a fantastic body. Multi-Gunman, CBD, when are you going to graduate to the good stuff? Speaking of that, what do I owe you?
When he says CBD, graduate to the good stuff, what is he talking about, THC?
Probably. He's probably just thinking about a great big water bong.
Hey. I haven't had one of those since I was... right after I moved back here from the cities.
I never have owned a intentionally purchased device.
Yeah.
But we were big into the gravity.
Okay.
Gravity butt. Have you ever made one of those? He's like, come on, fucking pro level, bitch. A Coleman water jug, a 2-liter bottle, some aluminum foil, and the best shit you have.
You ever done hot knives?
What's that? Hot knives?
Alright, well now here you can use it with THC, but you can also use it with like meth and a lot of other different drugs. But essentially what you do is you have, so with THC you can make it into an oil or even like your thick res in a pipe when you clean it. You can use buds, but typically buds you might as well just smoke and just, the res or gels you can make out of it work better. But you put a knife down, right? And you kind of scrape it onto your knife, if it's a gel or your leftover residue. And you have another knife, you put it on the burner or like under a hot flame, like with a torch, until that fucker's just red hot. And then you press the knives together. And usually you can use like a little tube or whatever you want, like a straw or something, just to like get right over that heat. As soon as they go together, it'll dump smoke just like a gravity bong.
See, first time we ever did that, one of my drivers, Adif Dimian, not only was he funnier and hell, he's from Iran.
This channel is going to be now fucked because I just totally said how to do drugs online. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, well, you know how many YouTube is getting in trouble because of all the supposed kid-safe cartoons, and it turns out that they're actually porn and stuff like that going on in these.
Yeah.
It's because part of the agenda. I mean, I can't even imagine having a young kid in the they wouldn't be in the education system these days.
I would like to take my kid out, but I don't really have control of that.
It's everything right now is a goddamn embarrassment to the United States of America and what it used to stand for. Now, Adif goes, "Oh, you're looking for stuff?" He goes, I sell stuff." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" He goes, "Stop by my place on your way home." And it's like, he had to smell that.
Yeah.
Then he's like, "Smell that one." Then there was bag number 3. He goes, "Now this is sticky as hell." And I didn't know anything about it. I'm like, was sticky a good thing? I don't know, but we bought it. And you'd You cut the bottom of the 2-liter bottle off, and you'd stick it down. Put water in the Coleman water camping.
Oh, see, so you can use ice cream buckets. Work if you want to be portable, ice cream buckets. If you're just sitting at home and you want to do it, you fucking just fill up the sink.
So you got water in that. You take your 2-liter bottle, set it all the way down as far as it goes with the bottom cut off of it. Take some aluminum foil, fill it up with whatever you want to heat up, and light it as you draw up. Take the aluminum foil off of it and follow it down. And it's like, my friend...
The only problem is you usually, if you do it right, you're going to get some good splash in your mouth, and it's like... while you're already coughing.
That night, like
that night.
One of those, my friend Tim was standing right where you are. He's looking directly at me, and he's going, "Eric, where'd you go?" And I went like this, and he goes, "Dude, you just came through a wall." Like, wow, Tim. The next day, Adolf is like, "So, how was that stuff? What the fuck was in that?" That was not...
That's what I'd be asking too.
That was definitely accessorized.
So, I had some bud that just literally yesterday. Now, I don't know how much you know bud or whatever, but some people here might.
That's good.
This bud is so freaking sparkly and just thick and everything. So I go to grab the top of this bud, and
This bud's for you.
I'm breaking it off, and then all of a sudden I see this stem. I'm like, what the hell? How is that there so thick? I was grabbing the bud from the bottom to the top, which doesn't make a difference, but it looked so good and crisp and thick and everything that I actually thought the bottom was the top. Until I started breaking it apart, and then I saw the stem. It was... I'm going to show you this stuff.
Not to interrupt bud talk. Back to that shotgun day.
The shotgun.
The lynx has to go. I don't know if that just needs to work through a problem or if there's something wrong with it. It likes the hot stuff only. But they are not notorious for that. They are notorious for running anything that you feed them.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was going to be a short one, and we're already at 52 minutes. And there was only like 40-something comments.
Hey, I help with that.
Mr. 27 thinks he's funny. Mike, Folgers is the best coffee ever.
No. It's
No,
not.
no, I'm sorry.
You get along good with my grandma, though.
And David Brown. Smile Money, are you sure your comment that every time that the government took guns from the people, that bad things happen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Every single time.
Damn, when are the gas chambers being fired up in Canada? Well, have you talked to Multi-Gunman? How about the Australia? Wow, that has turned into a shithole too. I was hearing there was actually not related with the gun stuff, but they their whole economy and their government, I guess, has just since COVID
So what I've heard, but I'm not seeing a whole lot, and I'd like to see more videos and see what's really going on, is the people are standing up against the governments, and not just in the U.S., not just in Canada, not just in Australia, like everywhere across the world. And I'd like to start seeing some more videos, but I guarantee you they're keeping that shit on hush hush, and they're throwing them out just like comments they don't like.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I mean,
but I have seen evidence of this. I have seen videos, and even in those videos, they're saying this shit's going up all around the world. But we're not being seen because they don't want everyone on the same page. They want us conquered so they can...
This is why there is so many sheep. Because they're not getting the truth. And Smile Money, I hate to offend you, but half of the shit that you defend and you post is like CNN, ABC. It's like all the shit that I hear and see coming out of
reading and
the government
you're
media.
You're speaking for Biden. Surprised you're not on his payroll.
How about those eyes?
How about those tits?
Well, I was just trying to be good. Dan, oh, I already read that. Australia, the government intervention of citizens. What about Japan? Did I miss that something bad that happened there after the government prohibited gun ownership? It has happened, no argument, but does it always happen? I don't know. I really hope they try. I hope that this government continues to overreach because I want to see what politicians hanging in a tree looks like. Multi-gunman, I get kombucha at our local Dent and Scratch when they have it. It's different, but I like it. Did you misread the coffee, or did I grab the wrong one? It's supposed to be the new... Oh, Bethlehem? I don't know. I probably screwed it up. It's upstairs. I'm thinking about cheating and making some of that tomorrow, but I think...
Hey, it is the weekend.
Yes. But I believe it would be a complete waste of time to review that with David Brown. If David wants to come over, I'd say me, Christine, and him down here, but I tried giving the best coffee that I can find in this area. To me, is called Highlander Grog is the flavor, and it's from a local small batch company called Alicaf. And I tried giving some of it to David, and I think he made it to sip half, 0.5.
He's all into the Folgers.
Folgers. And
shit tastes like dirty butthole.
I didn't remember marshmallow listed in the flavors. Now Here, finish reading his comments. I'll grab it. I thought it said marshmallow.
You're getting really worked up over this coffee, eh?
Well, did I have some kind of brain imbalance?
I'd like to see Mr. Brown's face when he takes his first gulp. He'll either like it or he'll make the same face that Mrs. EMT makes on some of the more pungent flavors of brews I like. Honestly, that's EMT. That's just like my grandma. I'll have her try stuff, and watching my grandma's reaction to like some of my beers or coffees, whatever, because I like everything pretty strong. My grandma just...
Right. Baking chocolate, roasted marshmallow, and molasses. But I did fuck up the name. But it's... Yeah, roasted marshmallow is the second one.
Do you want another one of your the blood orange ginger beers, or still working on yours?
Sure. Just pacing myself because it...
Well, fuck, pace away then. I don't care.
It was good. No,
there's more if you want one.
I got a whole bunch of empty space.
Well, I'm not your bitch. I mean, take care of it yourself.
Did you read this whole thing?
Yeah, I finished what EMT said.
Oh.
So
Then he said, just got to the end of the video. I grabbed the right one. I wondered if they changed the blend. I didn't notice the difference if they did the other day. God damn it. The mini spotlight looks awesome. And... Hang on, wait. Sorry, boiler. Okay. Tom says Beer Fest, the movie. Salty says Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue, and The Naked Man on the Moon. And then there's those. Ooh, those are some high proud nipples. Cheap Old Gun Guy, Limburger Cheese, ew. So, that was that small. No wonder there's no co-host today. If you can make your own way through that wonderful Limburger aroma, why don't you hit the button? J-Dog's at work. McLean, the intake of cigarettes and coffee. I bet David Brown's taste buds are like cement. He went no shit from Shinola. that could be very accurate. McLean, I want the reviews north of an hour, Eric. I would rather not repeat myself.
Someone else noticing that these reviews have cut in half.
Then he says, I would bet the farm that no soul brother has ever ordered an Arnold Palmer.
Hmm?
No soul brother? You know.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is.
Hoodie?
I had to fucking
Walk it through.
ask and see if I heard that correctly.
McLean, it's too bad I used up all my comments, but if I could make another one, it would be about you getting 3-digit deep.
Whoa.
Jolson needs more cowbell. Now what do you want?
I'm looking. I see a bunch of cream ales. I know where you got those from. Some Deschutes.
You want a stout?
A Sugar Shack. A stout. What stout?
A little.
Maple Cheat Day. Can't be the worst.
Want a meat stick? Like my meat in your mouth?
Is it your meat?
It's teriyaki. Teriyaki beef stick from Super One.
I'll take a little bit of your meat stick.
They're not bad.
Hey, when are we gonna start barbecuing? Me and Charlie are really getting itchy for some barbecue. I mean, not that I need you to be a part of it. I know how to barbecue, but I just figured.
Well,
Also, this year, are you gonna finally take me up on the opportunity to learn how to find and harvest some wild leeks?
the ones you've pissed on?
No.
Oh.
That's not leeks, you dummy. That's.
Rhubarb.
Mm-hmm.
The magic of Grandma's rhubarb.
I still eat it every year.
Matt Davis? Yep, me too, because... Yep.
That's delicious.
It's like 11 point something too.
You fucker! I thought it was like 6. This is delicious, though. It really is.
Maybe it didn't say on there, and somebody told me. I know it's 11 something.
All right, you dirty fucker. Cheers, though.
It's damn good.
It is. A little bit more like maybe, was it peanut butter? Not peanut butter, maple. A little more maple than I'd like.
Hector, you know of the Prodigy? Hoo-ha. Maybe you're not a total dork. So, you drinking Jeff's enema juice again? That's just you. Laugh out loud. And?
Watch your body! Watch your body! Watch your body!
Jolson, 128 pieces of brass. Good lord.
You're still guessing?
No, he thinks he's funny.
I was like, I thought someone hit that. Who was it?
Was it Clyde? I don't know.
What was in it?
454 Casul. 125 or 115. 115.
Yeah, what I guess 289. I went crazy because you're like, so far no one's even close. So I was like, I'm looking at the list of everyone's guesses. I was like, well, fuck it, 289. Eric just looks at me like, wrong direction.
Yeah, Kev, Kev Dog. I think I'm gonna make a batch of this as my run and errand stuff tomorrow, and then it would be kind of cool though to get Christine and David down here. This would just be wasted on him.
Have you tried any of the? I think Jim gets it Black Rifle coffee or something. I don't know. It's got skulls on it. It says it's like the world's strongest coffee.
It is actually started by,
You know how you talk about Miles?
some of the gun guys.
You have some of his very same behaviors.
Yeah, grab me a blender.
Get the fuck out of here.
Um,
I guess I can't be the only one that's complained about that, right? That blender was the most annoying damn thing in the world.
what's his name? Matt. The guy that always puts the really cool videos together. They're all high end military. Like they have Humvees and Matt. I can't think of.
Don't know, anyways.
It's a bunch of those guys that started the coffee.
Yep.
And then some stories started coming out about negative stuff about them, and I don't know if it makes a fucking difference if you enjoy their coffee. I have been sent it to review, and everything I have had has been what I like in coffee. It is definitely bold.
So you're a little shaky at the gun range.
And they've got cool names like AK-47 and Blackout and that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you want to talk politics, I don't know about it, but the taste of the coffee is really good. It's
Jim keeps really talking it up.
last comment 5-6 hours ago was Mr. 27 saying 59th, and I want to say, Smile, if there is a shit ton of health benefits with this, there is nothing about the flavor that would stop me from drinking it for health reasons. Filtered water, honey, ginger juice, lemon juice, turmeric juice, and black pepper. That's where the little, I think the little bit.
Well, the black pepper might help a little bit. I know it's probably for more health benefits, but that burn tickle down your throat, that is straight up ginger that does that too. Unless there's a lot of black pepper. I don't think the black pepper is doing that unless they add quite a bit.
There's the pepper.
Yeah, I know. I got it on my last little shot.
And they say drink hot, drink cold, drink straight, or add sparkling water. Refrigerate after opening. I'll probably bring the rest of this upstairs for Christine because she liked it. Now this is also very good, and if I was into alcohol,
Matches up with whiskey pretty good.
now I would have never thought of that, but
That's what I put with the first one. It was the American turkey with the pepper. Remember?
mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't know, something like this, I just kind of would gravitate towards vodka, probably.
Well, see, I said tequila, but I use tequila over vodka for everything.
But that last stuff you made with the whiskey was really good, so.
Yeah, I made more of it with whiskey. I used the Knob Creek, and then I used this. I was going to tell you to try a sip, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not going to tempt them.
Well, you know,
I'm not going to be that one guy that's like, it's just one sip.
well, giving credit to myself, Miles said, why don't I add a little bit of vodka to your ice for your Bloody Mary? Nobody'd know but me. And I went, I would know. And the only person I give a fuck about in all of this is me.
Yeah.
I don't care if someone thinks that I have a problem or not.
Yeah.
The fact that on a Wednesday I said to myself, you know what? I don't alcohol isn't a big thing to me. I enjoy it, but it's kind of like someone saying, well, you're addicted to driving. Well, yeah, I enjoy driving, but you know, the bottom line is I can easily walk away from alcohol. That wasn't the thing. It's like I haven't been upstairs going, I gotta come downstairs and suck down a bottle of vodka or something like that.
I might have to for the first few days. Like after I wean myself off, I mean I'm the same way, but I have to wean myself off. I might be one of those that I'll just die if I
Oh,
just stopped.
I literally did a brew review on like a Wednesday and then just decided, you know what? I just want to see if that is anything to do with the
Pains, yep.
the neurological issues.
And so far, not really, no difference.
I'm very disappointed to say
The
it hasn't made a
result.
difference at all.
So he's like, I'm very disappointed because what I'm doing is I'm making myself suffer.
I know. It's like,
Are you really feeling that way though, or is that just your brain fucking with you and telling you that, you know?
well, no, I mean, I truly appreciate that. I mean,
People are supporting you.
I only know for sure that two of you, Smile Money and one other person. I mean, I'm only guessing on the one other person, but I truly appreciate that you guys care enough that you gave me alternatives. It gave me something to do for the review.
You called two of those fuckers out, not even me.
Well, and
I've brought you two things now.
and Matt, he gets credit too. I'm just saying that I
kick you in the shin.
I don't. The only person I know for a fact would be you and Smile Money.
You know what? I should actually bring you over some coffee though. I do got some good coffee on occasion.
Where do you
And
get
teas.
yours? Where's your
And
favorite?
teas. I got teas from my sister.
Well, seems how she's in the same vein as Lily. There is some. I have to say, if you want to experiment with teas, when they were open, oh my God! Do you want something? Do you want something that's just strong, oolong? Do you want something like Hector? What the hell did you just buy?
They got stuff that tastes like Kool-Aid.
Oh, some of that stuff, especially when Lily gave me and Christine each those. It looked like you should open it up and see that gun that you want in there. And I keep telling Lily, I want to gut this thing and I want to put like the Desert Eagle or something in it. No, if that ever happens, just send it back to me.
Fuck that. Why would you? You know what?
You gave it to me.
Do what you want and don't tell her.
Turn it into a. Actually,
They
I
are
would.
really nice boxes.
I wouldn't do it for myself, but can you imagine if you had two consecutive serial numbered rare something like that gun that you showed me? You know, fucking $6,000 or $8,000 a piece. If you could get two,
6 or 8.
that Beretta.
No, 10 plus.
Okay, two consecutive serial numbered of those in a box like that as a
That
presentation to
would be
somebody.
badass.
$20,000 worth of pistols, one for each hand.
And Lily's like, no, but you gotta save up for the $300 a tea.
I still have
I
a
know
shit
the
one.
tea's. I know the tea's not cheap. That tea is not cheap.
My favorite of all of those is the monkey balls.
No. They don't call them monkey balls.
It looks
That's
like.
the oolong, right?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that stuff. But holy shit.
Monkey balls. You had me going for a second.
That's what it looks
Like,
like.
what?
It does it. Dragon balls? Is that what it is?
No, it's called oolong. Monkey picked. Monkey picked.
It's fucking awesome. And if it's drugs, you could sell that shit like drugs. You can step on that shit 3 times. It's so strong. You can make I can make
oolong
tea.
you can reuse three times.
and
They say 2 or 3 times, depending on how strong you like it.
My machine is not up and running right now. I got to run a cleaner through it. Some of that.
I actually, you know what? I got to get back more into tea. I really did love tea. I still do like tea, but I never drink it.
That's what I should be
I
fucking
used to
having
drink
tonight.
it all the time.
I'm gonna have to go upstairs and clean that thing before locked and loaded, so I can make.
I love tea. Hey, I still got that tea bag that you gave me. Do you need a tea bag? Some chocolate balls?
No, I have the steeper. One of my my footsies got broke off the steeper though, so it.
My steeper got fucked up too. And it was a really nice one. It was from Tiavano, so I can't replace it.
Do you like suspenders or what?
Fuck. Tell you what, I think that those tits are a little too big for her body, and usually I'm against that, which I still kind of am, but that wouldn't stop me from...
Look at it this way. You'd rather ride the smaller roller coaster, but you're still willing to take the...
Yeah. I'll get a little bit more excitement out of that.
And she's got like nipples the size of the knobs on my stereo here. Wow! Gunwild. If you ain't drinking today, you're not a real Irishman. Cheers, nozzles.
I'm not an Irishman. But you know what I am.
Wait. I qualified. He has already proven that there is alcohol in this.
Who did?
You did. You said it right on the label.
No,
0.05.
The fuck I did.
Where is it? Didn't you say it said right on it?
That's when I read this, you dumbass.
Oh. So you're saying there's no alcohol at all in this? God damn it. Are you making me a liar?
Yeah. Well, you fronting you're drinking alcohol? No.
There's alcohol in everything. Come on. There's got to be some in here.
No. That's ginger beer.
It's 18%.
No, it's like a goddamn soda pop.
Yeah, but there's alcohol in soda. Dr. Pepper has the highest alcohol of all sodas.
Well, let's see. Does it say alcohol in here? So,
Okay.
I see none.
God damn it.
You don't
Have another one of these.
You can't. I was gonna say you can't drink that. You've been doing so good. Ooh, was that pepper jack?
Reaper cheese.
Reaper cheese.
Ghost pepper cheese. Want some?
I do want one of those places.
Don't use the new cheese thing though. Want some of those?
What are those mushrooms that are nasty?
Oysters.
No, I don't want those either. They look like mushrooms.
It looks like something like the liver out of, or the heart, the wings, a gizzard. That's what it looks like. It looks like freaking gizzards. Good God, never mind. Want some Limburger?
No. But I'm guessing you do. I don't want to dirty your board either. So I'm going to throw it right there on it. Do you want a slice?
Sure. There's only one thing I don't like about it. It's too creamy. I wish it was thicker. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like cheddar or something. Need a cracker? Does Polly want a cracker?
I was going to say, do you think my name is fucking Bolly? Man, this really just fucked up my knife. This shit, you're right, it's creamy.
Uh-huh.
This shit is just sticking to my blade.
I got shit.
Are you sure?
You can dump alcohol on it. That'll be a good cleaner.
Ooh, I like that cheese. It's got some heat.
Superior Meats.
It's got some heat. I mean, I'm not crying heat.
No,
I mean, like,
right.
if you really want to light your taste buds up.
This would be good on a sandwich. So creamy it won't come off the knife.
That's kind of what it's.
I don't regret giving you that knife. I regret that I gave like the first one away. That seems like a good workhorse knife.
What's that?
Those knives. What are you gonna do with this?
Thirsty?
Well, I just added a reason to have a drink. Did you want to take this?
I was planning on it, but I don't care.
No, you take it.
No.
I have.
You don't. No. You've already had some of your alcohol. Go ahead, drink up, asshole.
I was gonna say if I have one of my alternatives down here. Oh shit! This isn't hot. This is on sale over there for $3.99 a thing. Smoke Gouda.
My mouth is getting warm. All right, I tell you what. You take that. I need something. Not because I need to tray it. I just need something to drink. This one's gone, but this was delicious.
You want another one?
I got my son tonight. We're not driving though.
This or a cream ale?
Save that for yourself. Well, when you do get back to drinking, you'll appreciate me. for saying that.
Maybe I appreciate your help. These are really good.
You give me plenty of dish shoots.
I like those.
Yeah.
I usually always buy them if I see them on sale. They're a good
me,
lawnmower beer.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they're great.
No, they're not great. They're good.
I know, you talked them up. I mean, they're not bad, but you talk them up a lot more than I think of them. Sorry, just being honest.
Do you want to try that? That's good.
That's what. Yeah. Why do you think they grabbed
For $3.99 for those blocks. I've been buying 2 every time I go there, and one Limburger.
You want a slice?
Shit, yeah. Oh, that other stuff got my sinuses.
That's what I'm saying. My mouth is.
Woo. Hector says, "In the club, we'll see. So, coffee and revolution for all." And then. Rich says, "Cheers, clubbers." Cheers, Rich.
Here you go.
And Scourge says, "Make some purple stuff." Make some what?
This has got some really good smoky flavor.
Purple drink. They have it in smoked and non-smoked.
No.
I keep running smoked.
Smoked.
By the
I think
way,
that's what makes this cheese so good.
the other day when I made the
smoked
chili,
flavor is just awesome.
the Philly cheesesteaks, and
Use that.
I used this. I was like, oh my god, I smoked
Game-
this.
Game changer right there.
But the other block is smaller, and it's like $10, and that shit was $3.99.
That?
Mm-hmm.
Next time you go get me 1 or 2 of those. That's good cheese.
You know, right where the salad and the expensive cheese is, at
Yeah.
Super One, it's right there. Yeah, I'll grab some more. Probably be tomorrow. Grab some purple drink. What the hell are you talking about? Smile money. Oh, it's clubbing time. Cheers. And J-Dog Heart Club, Mr. Holster. And if there's nobody else, I am already about 45 minutes past where... Damn it, Salty. Double Naked Club time. So there. And then... Would you like to play Cowboy and Indians with her?
I'll just take Cowboys with her. I'll rape, kill, and pillage.
Nice.
I ain't gonna give her that option. You wanna do that?
Actually, let me check upstairs. I might have one you can take now.
Don't worry about it.
Otherwise, I'll grab a couple tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty.
Later, boys. Safe evening. Enjoy Patty's Day.
We'll see you on Locked and Loaded in a couple hours.